Hobby 12-box case break number 2.
Break
30
of
spot random
goodness.
team break. Let's show you guys who's here. Adam S. Amy with 2. Allison E. Andrew W. Angelo J. Brad H. with 2. Brian A. Brian R. Brian W. Daniel L. Dustin W. 2. Eric A. James J. Jason B. Jason E. Each with 1. Kimberly T. with 2. Mason M. Pam M. Ralph M. Rasheem H. Each with 1. Richard B. with 2. Roman F. Terry B. with 1 each. That Ted S. Thaddeus with 2. 8 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. The Mariners World Series preview. How much would MLB hate that one?
That'd be a tough one. Well, West Coast Dream right there.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like they wouldn't be psyched about Mariners Giants.
No.
No.
Would
9
not
times.
Move the needle. No. Oklahoma City, Indiana, NBA Finals. Not a dream.
No. 9 times. Is OKC even going to get past Denver?
Yeah, they should. Well, they're big favorites still.
Oh.
They're 10-point favorites tonight. Game 5. Yeah. 2-2.
I feel like you just take something.
I agree.
All right. Angelo with the D-Wax, Roman F with the Braves, Amy with the Orioles, Eric A with the Red Sox, Kimberly T with the Cubs, Ralph M with the White Sox, Grizz with the Reds, Andrew W, A-Dub with the Guards, Brian A with the Rockies, Brad H with the Tigers, Richard B with the Astros, Amy with the Royals, James J with the Angels, Richard B with the Dodgers, Pam M with the Marlins, Rasheem with the Brewers, Jason B with the Twins, Daniel L with the Mets, Dustin W with the Yankees, Kimberly T with the A's, Jason E with the Phillies, Brian W with the Pirates, Mason S with the Padres, Brian R with the Giants, Terry B with the Mariners, Ted with the Cardinals, Brad H with the Rays, Adam S with the Rangers, Dustin W with the Jays, Ted with the Nationals. Here we go.
Good luck. Can we super break it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
So
do
just jump right into that.
that. Yep. Why not?
Jeez, this thing's so heavy.
It is a break.
All right. All right, we're gonna fire off the old super break here. This is no vet paper. All firsts and rookies are gonna go. Dustin gets the Jays all the time. I feel like people like that happens a lot. Where like
Attracted
people
to
gravitate
spots.
to like the same
If
team.
you're in the break watching us live, let me know. 61 people watching live right now. Let's go. Imagine if we just broke every pack. How big would the piles be?
Pretty big. That would be fun. We should do that one time.
We should do that one time. We should announce that we're going to super break it all beforehand.
That would be like 20 minutes of opening packs.
yeah.
To start the stream.
It would take like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, a minute per box at least. Brian A.
I think we'd lose viewers.
Probably. Although we just did 20 minutes of nothing.
Yeah.
We did that for Bowman cases when we did a super break in the case studio years ago where 3 of us at the same time opening the case.
Really?
Packs, opening our stacks.
Reds is a nice change of pace for Grizz. Zal Philly, what's going on?
How's it
Are you in
going?
the break? If you are, let me know first name, last initial. There we go. There's box 1.
All right. I said that this dude earlier is Ichiro Kano Hernandez.
Okay.
That's like 3 of the more recent iconic Seattle Mariners.
Oh, that's really funny. Yeah, Ichiro,
Yeah.
Robbie Cano, and King Felix.
King Felix.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
he's
is.
not named after Ichiro, by the way. He's named after his dad's Japanese friend.
Named Ichiro.
Named Ichiro.
So
but
technically
not,
he is.
not Ichiro Suzuki.
Okay.
Not the baseball. This is on the back of the card. Yeah, the Mariners need to get that guy, though.
Yeah.
He was born to be a Mariner.
That would be like being Pedro Ortiz Ramirez.
Yeah, Pedro
Yeah.
Ortiz Betts, Pedro Ortiz
Yeah.
Devers, whatever.
Yeah. Yep.
Carlos Tavares to 4.99 on the blue. Carlos Tavares. Jonathan Long.
M. Short is looking for a Tatis or Leo anime.
Okay. We'll do our best.
Brewers. Rasheem is here. He has the Brewers.
Okay.
He's looking. Do we have any good chasers?
Brewers. I think there's one, but I don't
We're gonna get him
don't
and then let
remember.
you know.
Yeah,
Jason E is here. All right, let's go, everybody.
a lot of people here.
Appreciate all of you watching.
Connor Norby on the purple to 199. Marlins Pam M.
There we go.
There we go.
It's weird to have Merlin.
Oh, David Ortiz Jr. to 350 for Texas. Adam S. There we go.
That's one time today.
Okay.
We won't have to do it every time. Maybe that's what made me sick.
Standing and clapping.
Maybe.
Yeah, that could be.
Probably not, though.
That's probably made a lot of people sick throughout the course of history.
Made me sick.
Great. Thanks, Steve. Jesus Made. You're welcome,
Jesus
Chris.
Made. That's right. Jesus Made.
That's our guy.
Yeah,
That-
Jesus Made.
That's the
right.
Milwaukee chase.
That's the Milwaukee chase. Will Simpson. James Woodruck. Amador. This is Bob McAdoo's cousin.
All right.
Or like distant cousin. What was this? Yeah.
Bob
Bob
McAdoo's
McAdoo's
distant cousin. I
Yeah.
feel like that Uniques product. We'll put that on the card.
Kellen Lindsay on the mini diamond here. Kellen Lindsay.
Gave up third home run to Reggie Jackson. Great.
Got our red shield here. Adrian Del Castillo is our red shield.
Okay.
Adrian Del Castillo for the Diamondbacks. Angelo.
I am always open to
Cruise cards
ripping
and collectibles.
Breaker's Delight of this, so that I know that the rookie shield is red because there's only one in every pack.
That's fair. Remember that they're only chrome.
That I do remember that. You are quite welcome,
Jerome.
Rasheem.
There is Tink Hence to 150 for the Cardinals. Tink Hence to 150. That is Ted S. Remember what I told you about Justin Nixon Garcia?
No.
The password.
Password. That's a great nickname.
Password. It's a fantastic nickname. Kevin McGonigal, Corey Lewis, Roki Rook, a Roki rookie. D'Angelo Ortiz on the checker, getting a lot of
Yep.
D'Angelo.
Good for us.
There's our auto.
Terry
So
B
that-
is here. I'm not really sure who I'm looking for on the Mariners.
Mariners. I think they have someone too. For some reason,
It's okay.
my knowledge of this is just evaporated. There's Jesus Madej.
There we go. That's the first one there, Rasheem.
I think you're live for some of like the non-first autos.
Sweet. Are we ripping it?
Is that for Robert?
I hear back from what's the video or
It is for Robert.
Right, he did 4 boxes yesterday.
Okay, awesome.
he might pop back in, right?
Yeah. Thomas White for the Marlins. Nice one there. Roki of the card shop insert. Rafael Flores, Alex Mooney, Yumin Lin.
Okay, box one done.
I'm gonna
What?
check our auto.
Oh, our auto.
Cole Fontanelli to 299 is our auto here. James J. Cole Fontanelli.
Good old Cole Fontanelli. Yeah, oh, yeah.
Tell me your 5 favorite Cole Fontanelli memories.
I knew this guy named Steve Cole.
Okay, that's
did.
not the same,
No,
but
he,
that was worse than my scooter story.
I wasn't done. I wasn't done.
Okay.
No, he kind of stunk.
Okay.
We were pursuing the same girl back in the day.
Ah,
You know who won? Both of us. Because neither one of us got her, and yeah, we both won.
okay.
Sometimes you win by losing.
I thought you were gonna say that it was your ex-wife.
Nope. Nope.
You would have been probably the loser there, right?
What's that?
Paul George announced he's returning to podcasting.
Oh,
Oh.
Jesus.
Podcast P is back. Let's go.
Podcast P.
Podcast too is back. I know everyone was worried.
He.
No, he's back.
Least self-aware player in the NBA?
Has to be up there.
Right?
Has to be up there.
Has to be up there.
Right? Like top 5 least self-aware? You have any friends like that? I have a couple.
Yeah.
Cans and Bottles is right up there for me.
That's my former favorite basketball player you're talking
Paul
about.
George?
Yeah, he's a Pacers fan.
Yeah, okay. Roy Hibbert,
Yeah,
George,
David
that
West,
team. Yeah, yeah.
George Hill.
George
Lance
Hill.
Stevenson.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't Lance Stevenson the LeBron stopper?
Yeah, that didn't really work.
No, well, that was his thing though, right?
Yeah.
I
Like
remember
blow
that.
at his ear and like
Yeah,
just do a bunch of
I
weird
remember
stuff. Yeah.
What would you do if I just started blowing in your ear?
If we're not too long, might go to Bobby Lynn.
Okay. Would that be your first stop? Would you go to Steve first or Bobby Lynn?
Steve first. Yeah.
Okay, what if Steve did not address the situation?
Then probably to Bobby Lynn.
What would you say?
I don't really even know.
Would you just ask her to watch the tape?
Yeah, probably. When Matthew's first Chrome.
Steve, we should put that together so he's supposed to go. Okay. Bobby Lynn, wild guess this morning on that Pope's Top
Sam
Now
Basallo
card.
to 150 on the blue. Sam
She
Basallo
thought
for Baltimore. Ain't
3
it?
sold.
I told her next time to say at least 3.
3.
Leo DeVries and the Mini Diamonds.
Then I told her the amount. She goes, "Don't put me on there." Too late.
Jackson Churio's Future Stars Collectibles.
3.
Adiel Amador is our red shield here for the Rockies, Brian A. The red shield Amador.
3.
3.
She immediately regretted the guess. Then she immediately regretted talking.
Corey
to me.
Lewis to 299. Corey Lewis.
See people in the front pod. See, they run from Isabella and I when we come in there.
Didn't
yeah.
Sean say
They know
1?
now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeremi Cabrera.
They know now. Oh, yeah. It's every Tuesday. Every Tuesday morning we do TikTok.
Yeah, you found Dave in the warehouse.
I did. He's never happy to see us.
No?
Nah.
Who do you think's the most happy to see you
Um,
on your Tuesday morning TikToks?
Jake is always like enthusiastic about it.
Jesus Monday, Chrome, we'll
I
take
said,
that.
you are
Jesus Monday.
enthusiastic about doing the TikToks every Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
People in the front pod run away from us.
Oh, they run?
Yeah, your boy Goose enjoys them.
Yeah, of course it's nice.
Yep. I always get Lou Senior. Lou Senior is always in.
I always love a good TikTok. I was
Rookie.
well, you know, honestly, Glenn's answer threw me off. I was gonna go like maybe like over 100,000.
Yep.
You know, but I guess I went with 10. You said it was 100 something.
135,000.
Honestly, my first thought was like 3 or 500,000. Yeah, I was
Well,
way over.
Bobby Lynn guessed 3. So
Sean guessed 1.
Sean
Well,
guessed
you know,
1.
I know those top
Chris?
cards. They can be pretty popular.
They sure can.
You know,
So that getting more than 100,000.
Whoa! 1 of 25, Juan Soto.
Ah, the 25
Daniel L.
Juan Soto
Oh, this one's not the 24.
is a record for non.
1 of
sports
25
tops
in the
downs.
orange little color match Juan Soto.
More than Travis Scott.
That's a nice one.
Well, he's.
That's why I said 300.
Yeah. He unlocked a new. They're doing Chrome now. 99, 50, 25.
Whoa!
10,
Nick Kurtz
5,
on the
and 1.
auto.
There's gonna be a Pope Super.
Kimberly
Fractor.
T, nice hit here. Nick Kurtz on the auto. Couple really nice cards there. That's a nice auto.
Yep. Yep. On tomorrow's episode of the Chase,
And
I talked
Jacob
about
Wright,
how much I
250 on the
love
purple.
that product.
I love that I walked in and you guys talking about the Pope.
Yep.
I had a moment with Glenn this morning where he said, I guess the Pope fans were buying them. And I was like, I think they called them Catholics.
Well done.
That's pretty good.
Well done. That was.
Yeah,
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 it sure
100%.
was.
that was actually
That brings the
pretty good.
average up to about a 6.
Cunha's home run haven.
The fact that we got a Soto to 25 today is very funny.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Roki on the Rockstar Rookies. That is good. That one's not burned in a fire.
No, it's not.
Okay. All right, that'll do it for box 2.
There's no Roll Brelic. No. No autos.
Did you know that for a while in the 1800s, the Pope wore a hat made out of paper mache?
I did not.
So the official tiara, they call it.
Uh-huh.
The Pope's tiara was made out of paper mache because in 1800, the French took over Rome and forced all the cardinals out, and the Pope died. The Pope was taken prisoner and died because he wasn't that healthy. So they had to elect a new Pope, but they weren't in Rome, so they elected the new Pope and then didn't have the stuff.
Ah.
So they had to work on the fly, so they made him a tiara out of paper mache. And even after they got back into Rome, for a while they kept wearing the paper mache one because it was a lot lighter.
Okay. Did you ever make paper mache in school?
I don't think I ever
I
did.
did. It was a mess. It was like a bucket of water and like this. Yeah, it was paper mache project.
And quite honestly, shout out to whoever made the hat because it still exists. Like
Oh,
it's like in a
200
museum. Or something.
okay,
250 years later,
All
paper mache.
Would you be shocked to know that I was not a big arts and crafts guy?
No, no, I would not.
What about me?
It's completely out.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you and I would have gotten along
Much better
together,
than the scooter
Steve.
story. Thank you. The
Yeah,
Pope
thank
story,
you, Eric.
yeah.
It was
Eddie.
the only thing I was like, I don't even want to call it art too. When I was a kid, I would draw roller coasters.
Okay.
That's cool.
I would draw,
Yeah.
That's
Eric,
cool.
we could pin that comment by Eric and apply it to everything.
Every single
Look
sentence
what Eric
said
just
for the
wrote,
rest
Steve.
of the day. That's
Let's
probably
pin it.
right.
Everything is better.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Oh, here, I'm still...
No, that's fine.
Oh, wow,
What do
now...
you think like the funniest tops now card you guys have seen is? I mean, they've done some weird ones.
Honestly, that one
Cole
is probably
Fontanelli
that
to
one. The white
199. Cole
smoke
Fontanelli.
Parallel of the, I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
it's pretty...
It's different. I mean, they've done. I'm trying to think. What's another example though? Like, do you remember another one that was kind of weird?
what was the Juan Soto signing with the Mets, right?
Yeah, they did one where. Yeah, they did one for Juan Soto when he signed his contract.
But haven't they done more non-sport ones?
They had the Travis
Random
Scott
people?
one, right?
Oh, was that a Travis Scott one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, some of them are weird.
They
Well,
are.
Wilson. Big Christmas is our red shield there. I don't
Yes.
think he's eligible. There is Luis Morejo to 399 on the green.
I
Luis
think
Morejo.
this year I'm going to celebrate a big Christmas. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. It's going to be my 51st Christmas.
True.
It is. Nothing gets Sally more angry than when I say that. She's not a big
Oh
believer
yeah,
in
yeah,
the year
yeah,
zero.
yeah. That's right.
She doesn't like the zero. Nah. Not a huge fan of it. How about the fact that my 50th birthday, Steve, will be Anthony's last day here before his wedding? It'll be quite a day that Wednesday.
Yeah. This Weather Holt greatness loading.
It'll be after your online bachelor party, too.
I'm sure.
Can't wait
I
for
told
that.
you I'm busy that day.
No, you're not. You don't know what day it is.
Well,
I'm
whatever day it
surprising
is,
you.
I'll be
No,
busy.
I'm surprising you.
What are you gonna do if like you have that all planned or whatever, and then I'm sick that day?
That's not going to happen.
It could be.
No, it won't.
It could happen.
No, then you're going to have to start taking random sick days.
Maybe I will.
Take your chances.
Maybe I will start.
There's
taking
more
random
days than you have sick days.
Kevin McGonigal on the
a
auto
nice
for
one.
Detroit here. Brad H. This is a nice one. Kevin McGonigal for Detroit is our auto. Charlie Condon first chrome as well.
All right, there we go. Do you think he's going to turn the Rockies around single-handedly?
I don't know that prime Mickey Mantle could turn the Rockies around single-handedly.
Okay, fair. Fair.
I really don't.
That's not unreasonable.
There is Sammy Stafura to 199 for the Reds. That is for Grizz, right? Yeah.
Reds. Prime Mickey Mantle.
Yeah. I don't think so. All right, that'll do it for box 3. All right, into box 4. Thank you, everyone, for buying in.
Bowman.
Oh, man.
That was a 2 out of 10 on the jokes.
Yeah, that's about equivalent to the scooter, I
Yeah.
think.
Bowman, get it? Bowman. Ha ha ha. Yeah. That's true content right there.
Yeah, thanks, Troy. King of content, Troy.
Yeah. Get it? Bowman.
Why are you still laughing about that?
I don't know. I'm a little punchy.
All right, Caden Dana is our red shield here.
I have lost the
James J.
plot. Thank you, Sky. I would agree with that today.
One of those days, I'm not ever really sure we had it.
Okay.
There is Jackson Humphreys to 25 on the orange. That's for A-Dub.
There we go.
Jackson Humphreys to 25 on the orange for our man A-Dub there. We'll take that. Walker Jenkins, greatness loading.
Where's Walker Dewar? I feel like we've seen a lot of Walker Dewar.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, inordinate amount.
Yeah. Never knew he was gonna be this big of a part of my life.
Will Simpson here to 499. Will Simpson for the A's to 499. Jesus Made. Sammy Stafaro. Tom Cruz. James Woodruck. Jacob Wilson, greatness loading. Quinn Matthews on the checker. That's a pretty nice one. Thomas White is our auto. Another nice auto. Doing really well on auto.
Pam
so far.
M.
There we go. Pam M. Thomas White is our auto. We will take that one. And there is Jack Penny to 150. It's not Brad's.
I was actually gonna ask you that.
Yeah.
Was he 2 N's or 1? Brad Penny. Was he?
Two.
Was it 2?
Yeah, he was 2. Franklin Arias.
Brad Penny, Yankee legend.
Is he Yankee? I don't
He
remember.
was.
Might be right.
Pretty sure.
I missed him in a baseball trivia thing I was doing.
Sorry.
Forgot about him. Roki.
I haven't seen a Roki auto in here yet.
I don't think you see too many of the actual rookie autos.
Right. I'm just saying in general.
Yeah.
Not yet seen a Roki. All right. Box 5.
For some reason, I thought we were doing not well on time, but we're fine.
Yeah. Late night with Zach and Aiden, right?
Late night with Zach and Aiden.
And Owen.
And Owen. Late night with Zach, Aiden, and Owen.
Zach, Aiden, and Owen.
What a crew that is.
It's quite a law firm.
Who do you think would be the best lawyer?
Zach.
I think so too. Steve. Zach, Aiden, and Owen, who would be the best lawyer?
Oh.
You think so?
If you're guilty, if you're guilty of a crime, you want Aiden defending you?
No shot. My guy, stop.
Power of persuasion. All right, all right.
I would absolutely. Aiden can convince anyone to buy anything in there. Also,
That's fair.
Aiden is the most positive person I've met in my entire life.
That's reasonable. Yeah, that's very.
He could spin zone anything into a
Can you imagine? Can you imagine Aiden like appealing to a jury?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Jerry.
My guy, stop.
no, I think he would just call them chat.
The chat. Yeah.
He would. Chat.
Yeah, I think he would just call them chat.
Fourth person in the chat. Listen here.
Without a question, I would take it.
I told T yesterday this. Told Zach he needs to get a budget to get a cutout of you, T, or John for the second late night chair.
I think a John cutout would be very funny.
that would be great.
A John cutout would be really
Steve
funny.
could take it home for the weekends. How much to drive around with a John cutout in your car for 1 month, Steve? $1,000. Yeah.
Meet and greet with Aaron Dolan.
Sit in the passenger seat.
Yes.
Meet and greet with Aaron Dolan. Whoa! Dylan Cruz
Oh!
on the crystallized to 25.
That is a bomb.
Let's go up to
Ted S.
2,500.
6 of 25 on the crystallized Dylan Cruz.
Wow.
Wow.
That is a nuke.
Those cards look so
Ted, you
good.
with
They
us?
look really
Is he
cool.
watching it live with us?
That's sometimes.
Ted, you with us?
That is nasty.
Sure is.
Oh, that's for our guy Ted S?
Yes.
Let's go, Tad.
Wow.
There's Jesus
I mean,
Monday.
in-
That's
In fairness,
nuke.
you don't drive very far, Steve.
You say that's called like crystal something? I
crystallized.
was gonna say it looks exactly like a crystal.
Yeah, like a
inside
geode,
rock
yeah.
or crystal, yeah.
Yeah, one trip would have to be to Rochester.
Is that a new short print?
How about pulling
I
into your
think
parents?
I think it is new. They're really cool.
Tell them ahead of
gorgeous
time
card.
what-
Okay,
what the-
reasonable. It's reasonable. Rob has an invoice number.
That's the
Thank
one
you,
I think
Rob.
that's in here.
Oh, Rob,
Yeah,
okay.
that's the one that's in here.
What a hit. $300
Yeah, that
card.
is awesome.
Okay, we'll take that.
It's a beautiful card.
Tyler Locklear is our red shield from this box. Tyler Locklear.
Did you guys happen to see the video that they made from Panini Collect Night?
No.
Oh, it's very good.
I did.
Isn't it good?
Okay.
Really
So,
good.
like, animations
Yep.
and
Yeah, it's
stuff.
very well done.
You were in there.
I was, I know.
I didn't love that.
Yeah, that's because I took your spot for the Be a Breaker. Maybe you're back for Be a Breaker next time. Maybe the chase wasn't a hit. I don't know. We'll have to find
I
out.
think the chase was a hit.
No, I don't
Probably
think so.
gonna permanent.
Is that a case hit, Brian asked?
I think it is the case. hit.
But number to 25 makes it
right.
better,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Hidden Alvarez 250 on the purple.
I think they're shorter print than case hits. The crystallized?
You think they're shorter print?
Okay.
Yeah,
And this is
I'm
the
pretty sure
25.
they are. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure they are.
Okay.
Is it guaranteed in a case up short?
Oh, we got the password as our auto here. Just Nixon Garcia.
There he is.
The 250 purple auto for the Red
Super
Sox. Eric A.
Right? I don't think it's guaranteed in a case.
That might be right.
Case Strong, I do remember you calling the Knicks.
Yeah, the crystallizer's sick, Grizz.
Yeah, we got the Caglione 25 in the first case. We
Got
did.
laughed at. Well, yeah, that happens in here sometimes. Being here every day, you get laughed at all the time.
Yeah.
By the old man?
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Okay. Well, all right. First of all, I don't recall the series being over. Okay, just
Think Tatum's gonna play?
no.
What are they series out of?
I don't know. I think they win Game 5. I think they win tomorrow night.
I don't.
Hey, you know what? Don't want them tomorrow.
Thank you. You know, you never watch it again, you think?
Yeah, that's not.
Not that you wouldn't ever watch the same documentary again.
No. Not another realm of possibility. I could watch it.
Well, I wouldn't go that far to say that they're better without him. I hear what you're saying. Sometimes their offense flows better when he's not there. Yeah. No, well, that's what K-Strong just said. NHL playoffs over the NBA playoffs. It's fine. Nothing's better than an overtime hockey game.
Yeah.
Nothing.
We've seen a lot of them this year.
Nothing's better. I want to see a Game 7 Stanley Cup Finals overtime.
Never happened.
Nope.
Last year was-
Not in my lifetime.
Last year was close.
That's what I want to see it one time. Sudden death both ways to win the cup.
That would be.
Think about that. A Game 7 Stanley Cup Finals overtime.
Never happened.
No, not in my lifetime.
How many times has it happened?
I maybe once or twice. What's up? Oh God. Oh, perfect.
It's gotta be something.
04 Calgary Tampa. Talk to me. Did it?
Still more.
Game 7 overtime?
I have time.
I don't.
I feel like I'd see that replay more.
Yeah, I don't. One of my favorite goals in NHL history is when the Kings won the cup on the rebound. Was it Elk Martinez? who
Yeah,
scores
Alex
that?
Martinez scores a goal. Yeah.
Imagine the series over. I mean, good lord, I would lose
Yeah.
my mind. Oh, this Steve was just asking to do these.
You can.
No, Steve, you're perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
There you go.
There we
Good
go.
rookies,
Thank you,
Chrome.
Sky. 1950 and 1954.
Wow. Okay. Ben Rice on the red shield. Ben
Oh.
Rice. He, I think, just.
Hit a grand slam.
Well, I think he just missed. I think he just qualified to be a rookie last year. In 150 at bats.
Okay, so he's
He
out.
got 152 at bats.
So he doesn't qualify.
I think he doesn't qualify.
Okay.
Esteban Mejia at the 299.
So 50 and 54. There you go. Good job, Steve. Way to be a team player. Yes, Rob. Yes, we're going to do his break after the group break, right?
We have Horion and then Rob.
Rob, yeah, you're going to be up in the queue, Rob. We're about halfway through the group right. Jeez.
It's just my day.
Darius Kasparaitis. That was in 01. That was here in Buffalo. Yep. Yep, that was in 2001. Good job, Steve.
Have fun, Steve. Another crystallized.
Wow.
There's Charlie Condit on the crystallized unnumbered.
That's really good. Brian.
Brian A. Charlie Condit on the crystallized unnumbered.
We'll take that.
That's really cool. Nice looking card there. Yep. All good, Rob. Just be a little bit. Cattell Marte. NL MVP 3 last year.
Makes you
Cattell Marte
realize
to
how
175
good
on
the
the
25 is if this is in here
Right.
unnumbered.
I know. That's very true.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. To say things that are very true. JJ Weatherholt's
Sometimes.
first one we've seen.
Not always.
Not always. It's fair. Orange Auto.
Brian A. is watching us live on YouTube.
Sweet. Gonna go.
Boom is right.
There is Jared Sundstrom on the first tier. Jared Sundstrom. Kobe Mayo. Charlie Condon, first paper. Young. There is Sam Basallo at 350. Samuel Basallo. What are you doing?
I just was checking to make sure he's in the queue.
Oh, I just
Yep,
let him know.
yep, I saw him.
All right. Brewer. Oh.
Oh?
Luis Pena to 25 on the auto on the orange. Luis Pena. That's not the link.
Nope,
Yep.
sure not. Well,
Luis Pena to 25 on the orange auto for Milwaukee. There we go.
maybe I wasn't looking for the link.
Not the link you're looking for. Pena still sells well. All right. I thought it was Made, but
All right,
we'll take
chat.
Pena.
Halftime. Intermission to the break.
That's the one we're just doing right now.
Ugh. Wait.
You clicked over here.
Ugh. Killer for me.
Yeah.
Trying to do it with my left hand.
I don't
Delete
think
that
I don't think we. I don't know if I can.
Yeah, get that out of here.
Can I delete this message?
Let's ban ourselves.
Well, ourselves. This is the actual one.
All right, let's get some of those spots sold, everybody.
There's the actual one. Who is Brewers? Rasheem.
Yeah, he was watching us live.
Oh, okay. Is that a 50 less sold for $700? And that was on a 25?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Okay. Good to know.
Let's get some spots sold in the football mixer for tomorrow morning. Pretty fun one tomorrow morning. All the new branded HP stuff. Oh.
We are officially beyond halfway.
In both time and
Yeah, we'll hit about an hour.
yeah. Well, the ones before sold for 2K. Yeah, who knows on eBay?
Okay.
The Wild West.
Yeah, it really is. Lawless Wasteland. Wretched Hive is coming villainy.
There we go. Is it villainy or villainry?
Villainy.
It's villainy.
I think so.
It's interesting. Let's get a couple of those spots sold, chat. Football, 11 box, mem mixer. Some good stuff in there. Like 4 helmets.
But I'm still thinking about the Pope election that led to a fist fight
Yeah.
amongst the Cardinals.
Yep.
It's bad. I'm still thinking about that.
I mean, it's not bad.
I just listened to it this morning. Back in magazines telling you.
Right,
when-
Key?
yeah.
I was right with you, K Strong. Back at magazines were the go-to.
Steve, did you know one Pope election led to a fist fight amongst the Cardinals?
Not the St. Louis.
Not the St. Louis Cardinals or the Arizona Cardinals. In 15, maybe 1700s, they just couldn't agree on who was going to be Pope, but they got really rowdy. They started beat the crap out of each other, like an actual brawl.
I mean, that's tough.
It's not great. And then think about
I actually actually don't hate that logic.
Yeah.
Like, just fist fight.
The Cardinals are confirmed for UFC 316 from Asambe. Well done.
That's good. That's good.
If you just disagree, fist fight.
But- So think about like what Cardinals look like. They're just
Yeah.
like old dudes,
Not
like
the
just sort
epitome
like
of
60
athleticism.
to 70-year-olds just beating the crap out of each other. Apparently, it was so loud they heard it from outside. Like the people outside heard the
Wow.
fighting happening. Yeah. Yep.
30 spots left, everybody. LSU, Joe. Did you see this helmet?
That's
Steve?
awesome. That's really cool.
Look, you gotta turn around.
Kobe Mayo is our red shield. That's a pretty good one. Kobe Mayo on the red shield.
How about
Is this all
Saquon?
college?
First round edition. Jaden on the LSU. That's
Oh,
cool.
so there are pro helmets.
Yep. Bo,
No,
Caleb.
no, no.
I mean, 4 helmets in this break. Michael Penix on the
I
Washington.
know people like the pro helmets. I'm sorry for college.
Me too. I'm the same.
If they came out with a college only helmet.
Oh, and
so,
Riley Leonard, Notre Dame. Yeah, good. Glad you agree.
Jackson Bresnahan to 350.
NFL player.
there's so many.
Hey, he could start for the Saints. If he was drafted by the Saints, he could start for them.
Saints. Saints are
If Spencer
men.
Rattler's
Bo Nix. Bo Nix. Check the link that I just dropped in the chat, Asambe. 30 spots left in the chase break for tomorrow morning. It just got posted and put up with the pictures.
Schwellenbach, greatness looming. There's
70
just
bucks a
Nixon
spot.
Garcia.
Good break. 11 box mixer. 3 auto footballs, 4 auto jerseys, and 4 auto helmets.
There's Espel Gonzalez to 350. Good.
Good. Good, actually.
Chase Mobley, Guardian Auto, right when you walk in.
Look
Look
at
who's
this.
here.
Look at this.
To 299, Chase
25.
Mobley. Woods
Yeah,
World
so
of
we got
Wax. Thomas White.
Yeah, better than the first one.
Dylan Cruz. Nick York.
Boy, Troy's spitting out all the cliches today.
What did he say?
April showers bring May flowers.
Well, that's
That's the equivalent of your scooter story.
slow news day over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fair. I can't argue with that. That was a tough one for Troy.
That's a low.
And he's not in there alone either. It makes it worse. Yeah, Tank's in there too. They're,
Jeez.
yeah, that's tough.
That's tough. That's tough. I think I dropped like hide nor hair, you know, like a while ago.
That's better than
I think
April showers bring May flowers. Yeah, it's just. Yeah.
No. They're scraping the bottom of the barrel over there.
No, that was there, Sky.
No. We have my
Yeah.
high society scooter story.
Troy just hit the bottom over there, Steve.
Yeah, you thought the scooter story was
Yeah,
bad.
he just hit the. He didn't scrape the bottom. He dragged it.
Plummeted. Yeah.
Yeah, he said April showers bring May flowers, Steve.
He's a vacation.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
you're
it's
right.
just Friday. That's true.
He
Yeah.
told me today, he's like, I'm checked out.
Okay.
Okay.
I get it.
That's
I'll
how.
believe it when I see
That's
it.
how checked out
I'm
he is.
believing it.
Has there been a 2 SSP before a case hit?
Yes. The two crystallized.
USPS sent me my mini helmet an hour away, so I hope
Nice.
it gets back here.
Just said that, unprovoked.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said April showers bring flowers. That's a crazy thing to fire off.
Yeah.
That's the most phoning it in thing Troy has maybe ever said.
Oh wow, Glenn, he let you go to lunch? Wow.
No, don't listen
That's
to him.
Glenn.
See,
You
that was
should.
another nice thing about
What was
you
it?
weren't in here being an instigator.
What? That's crazy. That's a ludicrous statement. God, that's brutal.
Tin Kent's on the purple to 250. Tin Kent's.
Addition by subtraction.
I never said
But
that.
is it? Are you calling it that? I'm asking you straight up.
I never said it.
All right, fine. Yes. Or
There
no?
is Jefferson Cuero to
You
125.
didn't
Jefferson
say
Cuero for the
A.
Brewers to 125.
You know me. I never like when the full roster's here. That's great for me.
Sure. Wow. So it's what was in it for him? Okay. Okay. Reasonable.
James Wood on
All right.
the red shield. He is not eligible, but
Yeah.
honestly, those will probably still hold some value just because they are rarer. Like, still a James Wood rookie.
Sure.
Like, Chrome rookie.
Who's the favorite?
Luis Heel.
In the NL, I have no idea.
AL is Luis Heel.
Still, somehow.
Yeah. Perpetual.
Matthews Chrome.
Is Luis Heel winning Rookie of the Year the equivalent of April showers bring May flowers?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Well, we cut to our auto here.
Ah!
That works. Charlie Condon to $4.99 on the auto.
Wow, okay.
Charlie Condon to $4.99 on the auto.
That would be Brian A, who was watching us live.
Hey, is watching us live. Let's go, Brian. Nice break
Yep,
for Brian.
Eric nailed it.
Brian's probably pretty happy with how this is going for him.
Benito Stavi with an iron fist.
Benito Musa Stavi. All right. That's a crazy one.
I can
yeah.
see it though.
Mouse Stavi.
Yeah. That's my favorite. Yeah. Yeah, Mouse Stavi. Yep.
All right, there is Dylan Cruz. Cody Freeman. There's Chase Burns to 125 on the Aqua. Chase Burns.
Stavi the Terrible. The Terrible. Like Ivan the Terrible. Stavi the Terrible.
Terrible. Stavi the Terrible.
Stavi the Terrible. Well, they're smart people. Stavi the Terrible.
When I stream solo,
Well, love the one you're with, Steve.
I had, what was it, the Black Friday break?
Okay?
It was the best.
Yeah.
They had
Tommy the
absolute
Terrible.
best.
Love the one you're with.
Now, when I'm off camera,
Yep.
they're like, oh. this
Eric Gay is here.
target practice.
Hello,
Crap.
Eric. You have the Red Sox.
Just target practice.
Heavy is the crown, Steve. Heavy is the
Stavi
crown.
the Terrible. That's what Stavi the Terrible would say.
Stavi the Terrible. Stavi the Terrible.
Jake knows all about it. Stavi the Terrible. What?
This is what did
And now look what happened.
What?
They're in the doorway.
So, I like what Jake is a huge contributor to the Two Bros room. You can't take that away from him, Steve.
You are great at distracting.
What? Distracting?
Is he not?
But Jake, you're additive to the stream. He was compared to a dictator, like Mao Stavi, and I
Sounds like the Empire.
Oh, see?
I don't mean that in a bad way. You know, I said the
Yeah, Darth Stavi,
Darth Stavi.
Stavi Mall.
Stavi Mall.
Yep. What's that?
A baseball factory auto of Carter Johnson.
Okay. Random.
Carter Johnson to 199. He might be on the checklist. Can someone checklist that for me?
Carter Johnson.
Carter Johnson baseball factory auto. Can someone
Calling
checklist
me
that?
an elite distractor.
You are.
What a compliment.
You are an elite distractor. It's not really
Okay,
a
but
bad
maybe
thing.
the goal.
Just-
Eric is.
Steve, look at chat for there. No.
Eric.
So done with
Eric
Eric.
and I were on good terms. We used to run his mouth about the bracket pool. And because I fired back, now he thinks he can say whatever he wants.
Well, it was a pretty good one. Oh, God.
There's Luis Robert to 299. Luis Robert.
Marlins
I love
Gristings.
the Grizzlies,
Marlins.
though, just locked in on the break.
Thank you.
See? Can't distract everybody, only the weak-minded, Steve.
Caleb Lomavita to 15.
Oh.
Short two.
Ted S. Caleb Lomavita to
There he
15.
is.
Is M short in this break?
I'm sure it's in the break,
Is
yeah.
Grizz in this break?
Grizz is in the
Yes,
break.
Give them both packs.
I already did.
There, he actually already have
More packs.
more
Oh,
packs.
look at that.
Because they're locked in on the break.
Cole Font-
Despite this distractor.
That's crazy. Wow. All right, a little Monopoly.
Yeah, extra packs.
Little
Grizz
Prism
Grizz
Monopoly giveaway for M Short
Connor Norby.
and Grizz.
Connor Norby
Oh,
on the
love
red
you,
shield.
Stabby.
Love you too,
Give
Grizz.
me a break.
Appreciate you.
Steve is the April showers bring May flowers of the Two Bros room right now.
That really was crazy from Troy.
M Short with nice. Steve trying to buy their affection back.
That's not true.
Charlie
You do it all the time
That's
and get
different.
Other whole
back.
That's to
paper.
generate
And the
sales,
first
not
thing
to just.
you say before you give the packs is, "Oh, Steve won't want me to give."
I
the
know.
packs."
I know. Yep.
What do you
want 'em all
think
for
the odds
yourself.
are? What do you think the odds are right now that we run back a compliment we got several months ago?
Oh. Oh no.
No.
You think?
Could.
Nah, I think.
Emilion Petrie is our auto here for Tampa. Emilion Petrie, Brad H.
Nah.
No? All right.
We haven't gotten into poetry.
No haikus.
No, not yet.
The break is.
Yeah, Nigger Cake Steak Strike 1.
Never kick a stick strike one. Thank you. Thank you.
Thought this was a family
I
show.
thought this was a family show. Here comes the pizza.
Here comes the pizza.
Kick a stick strike one.
So good.
I respect Don for
Yes, he tried.
trying.
Yep, Grizz likes her pack.
Yep. Don Cruz.
Steve can still buy affection.
James Wood. There is Will Simpson to 75 on the yellow. Will Simpson.
Steve just, Troy just dropped a wine at us.
Yeah, he's struggling.
Rolodexing.
Are we sure Tank is not in there with him?
He is in there.
He is Rolodexing cliches.
Mentally, he is.
Is there a random cliche generator?
Yeah, there's got to be.
Yeah, do it.
He's like, Tank's in the room with him. He's just silent.
All talk, no action.
Didn't text.
Okay, that helps a little. Busy as a bee.
Ah!
Oh, we can like 4.
Yeah. Random cliche.
In the gutter, hearts. Lounge lizard.
Oh, God. Lounge lizards.
Did you ever? Never mind.
Yeah. In a pig's eye.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, that's a random cliche generator.
Time and time again. All right, we have to challenge ourselves to do an entire break where we can.
Only use
Yeah,
random
I'll
cliche.
I'll do like 25.
I purchased the
am not
spot
doing it with a Bowman case.
in the
No.
jumbo case break online.
Can you imagine?
Oh,
It's just
no.
for the moment case.
Probably have to be like a one box.
Oh, one of my favorites is the cat got your tongue.
I purchased this spot in the jumbo case break online. Can I get it? It has to sell out. I don't remember if that one was close or not. Let me look. The jumbo case is half sold, so hopefully by the end of the week we can get that one gone.
Sure.
This one was at 12 yesterday,
Okay.
so I think by the end of the week we can get the jumbo sold out.
Most certainly. Will you get a notification when it sells out?
That I don't
If the
know.
time moves, correct?
If the time moves, you'll get a notification. Yeah. Yeah.
Which it will move if it doesn't sell out by. Wait.
That's
yeah.
yeah.
I got confused there.
15.
It will move if it doesn't sell out.
Oh, you only live once.
Yeah. We're right in the thick of it.
You know, better late than never.
Yeah, keep it simple, stupid.
Let's hope to hit Pater.
Yeah, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
We're approaching the 11th hour
Yeah,
of the break.
yeah. Steve's gonna go the whole 9 yards.
I'm taking it here, unfortunately.
Really?
Steve, we're just yanking your chain. It's
Yeah.
I get the golf.
Ah, you're the boss.
It was perfect. That was excellent.
It was perfect. 2 to go.
Oh, God.
Chris is enjoying the break. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, hopefully people are enjoying this. Rhett Louder to 250 in the purple. Arun Escobar to 3.
All right.
Arun?
Arun?
Arun.
Arun Escobar.
There is Chen Wei Lin, David Ortiz Jr., D'Angelo Ortiz. So many Ortizes.
I bet those would cost a king's ransom.
Jacob Wilson on the red shield. Now,
Wow.
that one,
That's a good one.
that works. That is a good one. Kimberly T, there we go. There we go. That is a nice one. He is probably the leading candidate for
Thank
Rookie
you,
of the
M.
Year
Short.
now. So for those that don't know,
Yes.
why don't you want to fill them in?
So the red shield, if your player who has the red rookie shield wins either rookie of the year, wins rookie of the year, you can trade this back into Fanatics for $100 Fanatics cash. If you choose to hold it, and they win either Cy Young or an MVP, you get $300 in Fanatics cash. You can hold it from there. 2 of those you get 500. 3 of them you get 700. And if you really want to gamble, and they make the Hall of Fame, $1,000 in Fanatics cash. So that,
I like, that's a cool promotion.
yep, I'm
That's
in with
pretty
it.
cool.
It's fun. It's different.
Yeah.
It's a long hold.
It's a long hold.
20 years for Hall of Fame. Between the 15-year
Possibly
career
more,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
is it 5 years?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
20
called
years.
up too.
Right, yeah, 20
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Three-time MVPs.
Malcolm Moore
is a
to 350?
High bar.
Yeah. With Jacob Wilson, I think you sell it. I don't think he's winning an MVP.
Okay,
I
I
don't
agree.
think he's MVP player,
The interesting thing is if he never wins
Hall of
MVP,
Fame.
but still goes to the Hall of Fame.
which could happen.
Yeah.
That's possible. Will Simpson is our auto. A's having a nice break. Kimberly T.
Actually, it would be as good as gold. And you never say never.
That's right.
Yeah. Yep. Hopefully he earns his keep.
Ah. You were ready for a new list?
Yeah, we've done the whole hog.
If the shoe fits.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, 2 boxes left.
We are chomping at the bit for these last 2
Yes,
boxes.
we are.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Sky. Don't want to leave our chat high and dry here.
No, we don't. We've been running in circles.
Yes.
Bide your time.
Yep.
By hook or by crook.
We fired that one off before, unironically.
By hook or crook?
Yeah. Whoa!
What, is it snack pack?
That's, yeah.
Oh.
We haven't seen one yet.
Sweat. Sweat?
Whoa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is good.
Uh-oh. Wow.
Well, do not look a gift horse in the mouth,
No,
Anthony.
not looking.
Would you say
No.
this is as good as gold?
I would say this is going to go snack pack.
We have not hit one yet.
No, we have not. That is our first snack pack we've seen.
Okay, let's make sure we don't rip it. Super break it.
Thank you. You know,
All good things come to those who wait.
Yes.
Yes. We might knock it out of the park.
Let's talk turkey.
It's the only game in town right now.
It's a small one. 1 pack in 10 cases.
Wow.
They're
Okay.
basically an SSP pack with so there's 4 cards. They'll have like a parallel themed around snacks. So it's peanuts, sunflower seed, popcorn, and bubble gum. They'll have different parallels. I don't remember if they're numbered or not.
I want to say no.
Okay.
But I don't remember.
Yeah, they're super, super, super rare. Like Amit just says 1 in 10 cases.
That's crazy.
Yeah, 1 in 10 cases.
So that's 120 boxes.
Yeah, 1 in 120 boxes. So there'll
Okay.
be 4 cards in there. So whoever hits, and it's a team break. So
Right.
whoever
Snack pack,
no, yeah,
Jason.
your
Snack pack.
your team can just hit. That's basically 4 like S tier hits
Yep.
that are just like
Just good.
yeah, just good.
These ones are not good for that. We're going to have to randomize. We have a moment of glory. A force to be reckoned with. Yes, count your blessings.
Yes.
Don't pull the wool over your
Nope.
eyes.
Nope.
Should be an auto to 5.
Auto to 5.
Oof. But we're gonna go through those like a bull in a china shop.
So last year they also did the pearl packs,
Yeah.
which were similar, but everything in there was like pearl. Like it was like a pink like hue to it. All right.
Okay. So we're gonna sweat that at the
right.
very end. Sitting right here.
Yep, riding free and easy here.
Here we go.
Yeah.
You hear a pin drop.
Juan Soto to 499, 2 numbered Juan Sotos.
Could be to 498 soon.
Could be if what's his face gets his hands on it. Thomas White on the mini diamond, another nice one for the Marlins there. Marlins having a good break. Brooks Lee on the red shield. Holidays open all your cards.
Good.
There's Charlie Condon, greatness loading. Hagen Smith. Weatherholt on the top prospects insert.
Jared doing well here. Just hit a snack pack out of a Bowman case. 2 boxes to go.
There's Chase Mobley to 350. Kyle DeBarge to 150 for the Twins is our auto. That is Jason B.
80 singer El
Jason
DeBarge.
B. Okay.
You don't know? You're not familiar with El DeBarge's
I am not. Should I be?
Might be a song, you know. Probably just one.
Okay. Not a hope in hell.
Yeah. I like the snack pack from Bowman Draft. Yep. We're sweating it.
Dylan Cruz. There is Jose Perella to 10. 1 of 10 Jose Perella on the black. Black paper Jose Perella. That is A-Dub with the Jose Perella. Not bad.
In on DeBarge. Okay, Chris is in on DeBarge.
All right.
I don't know about 80 singer El DeBarge. Last box. Then the snack pack.
All right. Last box indeed. Hour 10. Not too bad. All right.
Oh. First base problem for the Red Sox is a mess.
That was crazy.
There he is, El DeBarge.
Okay. Sure.
Oh, yeah. Time will reveal who's holding Donna now. You don't know that song?
No. Can't say I do.
Okay. You might want to look it up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sweet.
Okay. Sure.
El DeBarge. All right, last box. Then a snack pack.
Thank you, everyone, for buying in. We do have a jumbo with 15 spots left if people are interested.
Halfway there.
Halfway there. Living on a prayer. Buffalo Villain. John Bon Jovi.
Yeah, I guess. The past. Didn't he have a hit from Short Circuit? He might have. That was a good movie, Short Circuit. There's TikTok superstar Bobby Lynn.
That's right.
We had caller in here and say about her TikTok fame. Short Circuit was your favorite movie growing up. I remember that. About a robot.
Okay.
Believe it or not.
Last box, guys. Thank you so much, everyone, for buying in and bearing with us here.
Bearing with us? What do you mean bearing with us?
It's a long break. I appreciate everyone watching.
That's what you
Weatherholt paper. There is Dylan Fine to 399 on the green. There's Santiago Suarez to 175.
How are we looking out there, Jake?
Here's Red Shield is Roki Sasaki.
Okay.
We'll see. He's going through it a little bit.
Richard B.
And a Sasaki's strikeout showroom. Caleb Lamavita. Yeah, he's going through it a bit. All right.
Seeing a lower leg injury for Tatum. Oh, that, yeah.
That rules a lot out.
Yeah.
Has anyone done the Zapruder film and see if they saw like the pop?
I haven't looked.
Okay.
I haven't wanted to know. I'm just going under the assumption that he is what he is.
At
And
least it's not the NHL.
true.
Lower body.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, NHL. Yancel Luis is our final auto. Well, not quite. Amador. Roki. Amador again. There is a blue Dowell Joseph to 150 for Seattle. Terry B. Dowell Joseph to 150 for Seattle. Ellie. Perella and Zach Showalter. All right, guys.
Here we go. Snack pack time.
All right.
It should be fun.
All right. Walker Jenkins on the bubble gum for Minnesota. Walker Jenkins
Jason
on
B.
the bubble gum for Minnesota. That's a really nice one. Jason B. Sunflower. Andrew Painter for the Phillies. Jason E. Jason E. Andrew Painter for the Phillies on the sunflower seeds. Peanuts. It's going to be Kellen Lindsay for the Dodgers. Kellen Lindsay for the Dodgers.
Here we go.
And we have a popcorn auto.
Okay.
A popcorn auto.
Oh.
Hey, Chicago, what do you say?
Kimberly.
First, Jonathan Long on the popcorn auto to 5.
There we go. Wow, what a hit.
Jonathan Long popcorn auto to 5.
Congrats, Kimberly.
There we go, everyone. What a way to close out our break here. Thank you so much, everyone, for buying in. We really, really appreciate it. Hope everyone enjoyed. Nice to get a snack pack bonus. That is awesome. Thanks a lot, everyone.
Nice case.